Hello there and welcome to the first ever TWAM online. My name's Trevor, I'm the Refurbishment Centre manager, and what we're going to do today is give you a virtual tour of Tools of Admission as we would anyone coming down to visit and see what we do. So I'll be taking you through the various different stages of what we do here and introducing you to some of our wonderful volunteers. Okay, so here's something we just spent quite a lot of time doing. This is one of the vans that's come in from Kent today. We're just emptying out. As you can see, Sheldon, our apprentice here, is just emptying the van out now. It's going into our goods in area. We get quite a few vans in. We've got a van network that runs around the UK. And so this is our one from Kent, and it's just nearly emptied now into our goods in sorting area. So guys, today's tour is going to be slightly different in the way that obviously we've got this pandemic going on at the moment. So as you can see, we've got notices here that now mean that we have to take you around a different way because obviously we're COVID secure at TWAM. Do you want to follow me? And this is the sewing machine area. This is the first area you come to when you come into the workshop. This is our team, the guys readily repairing sewing machines. They repair industrial sewing machines, treadles, electric, manuals. If it's a sewing machine, it's dealt with here. So you can see they're just working on different machines. Obviously we send out around about between 200 and 300 machines every container. So it's we're constantly in sending out sewing machines, and until you've been to Tools of Admission you've never seen so many sewing machines in your life. They're well needed though. Okay guys, so here's one of the parts of the refurbishment area. They work on planes. So you can see here we've got Keith and we've got Graham. They've both been volunteering for TWAM for many years. So they'll take a plane that's come in that's looking pretty rough and they'll turn it into something that's really quite good. And here Graham will just show you an example of the type of work they do around here.
That's usually as they come in that sort of state, and this is how we do them up, ready to send.
So basically they'll strip every single part down, it's sharpened and it's oiled, it's all put back together, and then it's got many years of service still to come for the people that need it. Thanks very much guys.
Okay.
Right, this is another set part of the refurbishment area. Okay, basically in this area we make up the carpentry kits, so using the planes that the guys have kindly refurbished here, and with hammers that we've refurbished and saws, we make up the carpentry kits here. There's two grinders further down, those two are used for drill sharpening. We send out loads and loads of drill bits here. In the corner we do power tools. We also work on petrol mowers and chainsaws and things outside the building obviously. And then opposite we've got an area where we do electricians kits, and then just to the other side of it we do vices, which I'll show you an example of a before and after vice later. Leading down following the directional arrows, which of course you have to have in place at the moment. A lot of the equipment here is equipment to be refurbished for builders kits, so we've got all the different items we need for there. They're cleaned and sent out, senior hacksaws and lots of other items. And we also have knitting machines which are here, and you can see some of the knitting machines there. These are ones that are ready to go. We have an area upstairs where they're worked on, but this is initially where we store them. So moving down from knitting machines, we've got the power tool area just to our left, and we put all the completed power tools that have had new belts put on, and we've checked all the electrics, they're safe to go, they've got guards on. They go over here, and then we then box them off, the smaller tools off ready to go. Larger tools I'll show you later. We have quite a lot of those in the warehouse as well. We send out all sizes of tools here. So I said earlier about the vices. So vices will come in normally in this condition. We get all different shapes and sizes. Obviously main engineering vices as such, and also carpentry vices like those there. And these are the ones that are now ready to go. As you can see, they're in fantastic condition now. We have a guy called Charlie, who we call Charlie from the Vice Squad, and he basically refurbishes all these vices. He strips them down, he oils them, and he puts them with a nice fresh coat of hammerite, which will keep them going for years. As you can see, they're now really a thing of beauty, and they also get sent out with a set of nuts and bolts for everyone. Okay, so this is the haberdashery area, and you can see the ladies here packing boxes of haberdashery. So when we send an item out, say we send out a sewing machine or we send out a knitting machine or a carpentry kit, we don't just send the item out that can do the work, we send out items that can go with it as well. So ladies at the moment are packing up lots of material, needles, all sorts of different things that people can use out there. Right, so next to the haberdashery area is IT. I'll just take you to the IT area and show you here. So we send out lots and lots of computers and laptops. They're upgraded. We put a basic version of software on there, and we wipe all the hard drives on the machines. And if you need proof when you donate to us that we've cleared, we send a certificate to say we've wiped all the data off the PC. And you see Ollie over there working in the corner, so he's working on the PCs. A little thing to note about this department is everything that's in here, all the electrics, has all been done by volunteers. Our volunteers are great, and we obviously opened up this area, and we get quite a lot of machines from schools and colleges and universities, but they're well needed out there. We also send out network kits as well. How many years have you been here, Ollie?
I can hardly remember. I think it's 15.
15 years, yeah, 15 years, yeah. This is Jean's area. In here is where we do knitting yarn and materials and knitting needles. And this is Jean, who's working in this area at the moment. It's one thing we're always short of at the moment. We never seem to have enough patterns. As you can see, Jean's working through patterns there to go out with the equipment we send. As I say, we don't just send out an item, we send out everything to help you with that item. If it's a carpentry kit, we send out nuts and bolts, some screws and things to help. So that's what Jean's doing here. So she'll be making up sacks of yarn which go out. It's quite a lot we send out on every load. So what sort of stuff are you short on at the moment, Jean?
At the moment I'm patterns, knitting, hand knitting and machine knitting patterns. Sometimes we have lots of machine knitting magazines in, but we've got none at the moment. And we do send quite a lot out with each pack, so that they've at least got patterns in the magazines if they haven't got any separate patterns. But hand knitting, I'm struggling to make up 6 packs at the moment.
Okay, so the central part here of the warehouse, that's where we are at the moment. As you can see, these are all completed power tools down here. So we've got welders, we've got complete lathes, more welders there, we send out compressors. These are some of the larger items we send. Battery drills. So this whole area down here is full of stuff that is ready to go out, that's been refurbished. And you can see the amount of stuff we have here. Sewing machines. Before I came here, I'd never seen so many in my life. We've got sewing machines up here and all round. We've got several hundred here that are waiting to be refurbished. But because we do very well with sewing machines coming in, we're constantly clearing the new ones that are coming in and trying to get to the back ones. But these ones that you can see here, these ones are all ready to go. They've all been refurbished and they're ready to go, waiting for the next container. And down the side here again, large items like lathes that we take. We've also got PCs that are ready to go, and we've got lots more compressors, we have lawnmowers, chainsaws, petrol strimmers and all these sort of things that are well needed out there. Okay, so now for the most exciting part of the warehouse. This is where we load up all the goods that are refurbished by our volunteers come here. And this is now the next Zambia container, which is going on the 8th of September. This whole warehouse will be full. It will be filled up to the end here until we can barely move the forklift around. So as you can see here, we've got sewing machines, we've got haberdashery packs, we've got laptops, we've got generators, we've got garden tools, power tools, and we're about a third of the way through the order at the moment. So by the time we've finished, this will go right the way up there, and I say it'll be very hard to move till the container comes and then we load it up. You're talking around about 10 to 12 tons of equipment we will load onto that container, and it will take us about 4 hours to load it, a team of 4 with a forklift. You've got to bear in mind at the other end it's going to take them probably about 12 hours to unload, because they do everything manually. So we do appreciate, obviously, we're blessed with this equipment that helps us load it a lot quicker. All the stuff as well you can see up on the racks over here is all sewing machines. As I said, we send out 200 to 300 different types of sewing machines, and you can also see the knitting machines that I spoke about before as well. These are ready to go. And also carpentry kits. We always need plenty of carpentry kits out there. And we do whole workshops as well, so we won't just send out a motor mechanics kit, we'll send out a motor mechanics workshop, ramps, larger items as well, trolley jacks, 2-ton trolley jacks, they'll all be sent as well. So yeah, and this is where it all comes, and it's a lovely sight where you see it fall right up to the end and we put it onto a container and the container's picked up. It's really what we're all about here.